Hello, guys. Thanks for joining me as always. First of all, I think, yeah, give yourself a real pat on the back for actually just taking the time and effort to watch this video because, on my channel, I really do try and help you guys and give you tips which has helped me and my clients, which may in turn help you improve and get better. So, yeah, reward yourself and acknowledge yourself for taking the time to watch these videos and help yourself recover. So that's the first thing. Well, anyway, let's get into it because today I'm going to talk about a quite a serious topic, and yeah. So let's get into it. So, am I beyond help? That's what I want to talk about with you guys because some of you might be doing great, but some of you may be a little bit down the dumps, feeling unmotivated, down, maybe angry, depressed, and you may be, not able to do much. You may be stuck in your bed or bedbound or housebound, or you may have lived with chronic fatigue for quite a while now. And you may be 10, 20, 30% and struggling. So this video is for you. And yeah, so are you beyond help? And the answer is no, you're not beyond help. So don't worry. Don't overstress. That's the first thing. Easy to say, I know. But yeah, so the first thing is recognizing that sometimes you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are naturally a little bit more negative, skewing towards the negative and pessimistic side at the moment when we have chronic fatigue syndrome or long COVID ME because of numerous things, but because of the serotonin and dopamine levels being out of balance, and also the triggering the fight or flight system, which I'll talk about in more in depth in my hypnotherapy videos, as I'm a qualified hypnotherapist and one-to-one coach helping people recover from chronic fatigue syndrome, long COVID, and ME. And yeah, I've just got some notes for you guys here, which I think yes, it's a motivational video, but hopefully there's some important points to use. So if you are, feeling really down and struggling, and you may be thinking, yeah, that's all well and good, but how? How do I get motivated? How do I, you know, manage to do these things or try these things because I feel so down, in pain, physically and mentally? And I get it, I was, and I understand. So how do you get motivated? And sometimes the answer might be if you are really um, not so advanced in your recovery at the earlier stages, sometimes you might not be able to get motivated by yourself. Okay. So I think step one is realizing this, and step two is acting upon it and accepting it. So what I would do, what I did do, in fact, and did really help me when I was really unwell with chronic fatigue syndrome at the start of my journey, and I couldn't bring myself to be motivated and move forward and do things. I'm a very motivated person, and yeah, I couldn't understand why. And so I made the decision to work with a professional in the field of helping people recover from chronic fatigue syndrome, long COVID and ME. So I worked with a one-to-one coach, giving their tailored advice on how they would, help me recover basically. And an important point for this as well, guys, is I didn't have any expectations for this about instantly feeling better or feeling better each session because I was so down and negative and really struggling. And so what I did is I said, right, okay, it's going to cost a little bit of money. I put that aside and go, I really need to get better. I need to get my life back. And I need to get to a stage where I can motivate myself and help myself take these steps. And I wasn't at that stage at that point in time. So I just said, okay, well, one-to-one coach, I'll find someone who I have a good connection with, who I feel is really going to help me. And I worked with them for probably about 3 to 6 months for one session a week. And at the start, for the first 3, 4 sessions, didn't really notice a difference. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick with it every single week, and also integrating the positive tips, tasks, and advice in my lifestyle along the way. But I'm going to stick with it every single week for 3 to 6 months and see what happens. No expectations, no pressure on myself. I'm just going to do it. And I tell you what, after probably about 3, 4 months, I felt so much better. I went from about 10% to about 40%. You know, at 40%, yeah, it's not great. I'm still probably housebound at this point, but I was no longer bedbound. I could cook for myself. I could help myself get motivated. I had a little bit more mental clarity to make better decisions about what I want to do moving forward and what's serving me, what's helping me. And that was absolutely key as a catalyst, as a starting point to helping me recover. So yeah, so as I say again, guys, if you are really down the dumps, for me, what helped me at the start of my recovery was I just said, oh, I'm going to commit to something, to a one-to-one coach, to maybe hypnotherapy, to some people acupuncture works for them, didn't work for me. For me, it was hypnotherapy and one-to-one coaching, but everyone's different, you know. And I'm going to commit to this thing for a fair amount of time. And I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And I'm not going to have expectations after 1 week. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I don't like this, whatever. I'm going to stick to it, and then a change or positive change will come. And that was the case for me. So, yeah, I mean, I think this is a good bit of advice. And I hope this is the case for you. I believe it would be because it is a proactive choice. It's better than just waiting to get better. Because if you wait to get better and do nothing, it's probably may not happen, guys. Right? So, you know, you are in control of your own destiny, but it might be very difficult. I understand that, but take a step forward, take the right step forward, and yeah, I mean that's all for this video. I try not to be too serious or negative on my channel because I know there's a lot of other channels that cover that sort of stuff. But this is a bit more serious topic. But again, I hope this has helped you, and yeah, that's all, guys. I mean, as you know, if you do, excuse me, if you do want one-to-one tailored advice from a coach that has fully recovered, nearly at 90% to 100% recovered from chronic fatigue syndrome, long COVID, ME, also had COVID myself, recovered from that as well along my journey. And now I'm traveling, helping other people recover, like yourselves, and also offering hypnotherapy sessions. So if you are interested to just, even if you just want to have a chat to see if you feel there is a bit of rapport and connection with me and you, and we do I feel I can help you, then drop me an email down below and we can have a no obligations free, you know, short 15-20 minute chat to see if we're a good fit to work together and you feel I can help you. And yeah, so if you're interested in it, drop me an email. My email's down below. If you can't find this, you can just write the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So that's all for this video, guys. But try and keep being positive and proactive and take a step forward if you can. Well, no, take a step forward. So that's all from me. All the best. Have a fantastic day. And thank you for tuning in.